Hi, thank you for joining me, Wendy Anderson at justbe.me. Empathy fatigue and relationship reviews coming up big time. So, empathy fatigue, you will be really feeling, do you know what? I'm done with compassion at the moment for others. And it comes with the illumination of, I understand you emotionally. But even when you think about the word understand, that doesn't place you in an equal light with the individual. You are always placing yourself standing under the other person. So understanding another person and being empathic for another person continuously is draining, is really draining, because then it's understanding our own emotional states is also as important as understanding another person's emotional states. But we've had to feel those emotions first in order to understand another person's. But then it can get to the point where it gets out of balance. So then if at the moment you're feeling empathy fatigue and it feels a bit weird, that it's kind of like I'm feeling a bit numb now to other people. I don't want to feel what other people are feeling. I don't want to be considerate to what somebody else is feeling. Beautiful. That's a sign that you are in a rest review evolutionary process right now. You are not wronging. There's nothing wrong with whatever you are going through right now. You are going through a transformation of allowing yourself to stand as an equal with others. So you need to be a little bit narcissistic and take time for yourself, and it's okay to do this, to review whatever it is that you're feeling right now, because you've been so in what other people are feeling and other people's circumstances, because you've had to in a way to survive, because you've needed to augment yourself to the image or the picture as to how the other person needed you to show up. And you know what? It probably still wasn't good enough. So right now, because that other person may have been very overcritical and that might have been the way they were parented. So if you've got empathy fatigue right now, take some time out from relationships in general. Stand alone. Where is it that I can fulfill me? Where is it that I need to meet my own needs? Where is it that I need to fill my own love cup? That sounds a bit wrong, but don't get pervy with this, everyone. But that's the general gist of it. We are the Holy Grail. Where is it that I need to fill my own energetic battery? I'll put it in that way. So take some time out for your relationship. And we are going to see relationships split at the moment, and it may be permanently or it may be temporarily. So where is it that I need some time out for a relationship to see how I feel not in it? If you are feeling energized by not being in it, then it's not the relationship for you. But there may be labels with this relationship that you may feel that this has been part of your identity to be in this relationship, whether it's been wife, daughter, mother, even father, son, whatever it is. Even relationships in a working environment that you've got a label and it's quite hard not to have that label anymore. Or it could be a mother, father that's in a that you've entered into a narcissistic relationship with it, or it's just it's got toxic now. But you feel kind of like obliged to be in that relationship, which is virtue signaling. If the relationship is toxic, abusive, critical, making you feel less than, and it's really dulling you, and it's really bringing away from you creating joy in life, on you moving forward in new projects, lowering your self-esteem, lack of confidence, then take some time out right now because potentially there's something unbalanced or something it's not a harmonic relationship. So then the rest in the review gives you some time to build compassion, self-compassion towards you. If you've been overly critical to yourself, can I employ my inner cheerleader? Took me nearly 50 years to employ a cheerleader, and you know what? Best thing I ever did. My inner cheerleader, I am never going to sack. They're always going to be here now. But can I balance it up with my inner critic as well? So then you get a bigger picture of yourself in neutrality. You can see your flaws, but you can also see your perfection. So if you have been in this real kind of like overly critical, monkey mind, toxic relationships, take some time out, have a date with yourself, maybe even buy yourself a gift, have a solo date. This is what my friend, this is what she did, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful and amazing. Employ the inner cheerleader. Take some time out for you. And it's like when you even think about the DNA helix, it comes apart, it goes together, it comes apart, it comes together, it comes apart, it comes together. So we are expanding our DNA as well. So DNA is shifting and changing. So it's expand, contract, expand and contract. It is the rhythm of being human. It's okay to do that. So continuously being in a relationship, stuck to each other's, like super glue. Sometimes it can be energetically tiring. It's okay to take some time apart, recharge your batteries with yourselves, fall in love with yourselves as individuals again, cheerleader, whatever it is that you need to do for yourself to fill in any gaps of where you lacked love in past relationships or being a kid or whatever it was, whatever story you've attached to or held. Can I let go of it? So now I can fulfill myself with my love quota. So now I can feel worthy. So now I can feel confident. So now I can feel joy again. So now I can shine my light. So now I can be the person that I truly am here to be. And that is to bring in the new golden age. This is what it means. This is what it is, creating heaven on earth. And some people go, well, that's just an idealistic creation, love. Bullshit is what I will call to that one. I can create whatever it is that I want to create because I'm an infinite being with unlimited potentials of possibilities. It's only somebody else that tells me that that's not what I am. Can I accept or reject it? It's my choosing. So it's okay to take some time out of relationships right now. To be the equal in the relationship. So that's what's being under the spotlight at the moment, is relationships. So this could be relationship in the workplace as well. It could be relationships with food. It could be relationships with addictions. It could be your bank account. So obviously if you've been a giver, you're going to have an empty bank account. If you've been a taker, you're going to have quite a fulfilled bank account. So where is it that, we can share the wealth? Where is it that we can be the both empath and the narcissist? And this is why maybe a lot of you that maybe have been very, very empathic up until, this moment of having empathy fatigue, it'll feel really strange and weird for you, and you'll feel a little bit numb and unloving and everything else. Well, that's how a narcissist feels, empty. The inner dialogue will stop. The monkey mind will stop. You'll get a little bit of peace because you are fulfilling you. So it's okay to take that time out. So again, if your sleep is disrupted, you're probably on the empathic kind of spectrum. Take some time out, empty your head. Take some fun, take some joy. Receive, learn to receive love, but not from another individual. Learn to receive love from you, created by you, divine love. So then we all become equals. So this is what's been given to me over the past few months as to what is going to be coming in, is harmonic relationships, harmonic bank balances, harmonic workplaces, harmonic projects, harmonic communities. But we literally have to take responsibility for ourselves first, and our stories and what we're attaching to, and also what we're choosing not to attach to right now, because we are the ones that actually get to choose what we attach to and what we reject, what we accept, what we reject. Is it toxic or is it serving me? And these are the questions that we need to be reviewing right now. So it's okay to take separate time out to do these rest and reviews. The universe is assisting us to do this. So, questions we can ask ourselves. You know, there's a list of things that raise your energy and the list of things that lower your energy. So anger and resentment can lower your energy. So am I in a relationship that I just feel I'm supposed to be in, not that I'm enjoying to be in? Because if I'm supposed to be in it out of duty, because you know they've got a tag of the label, you know, family on it or something like that, or it could be that it's a career label that you've got, and it's got say a high egoic value on it, say, you know, that it's respected in community, but you hate it. Where is it that you're virtue signaling? Where is it you're turning up in that relationship that you don't actually really want it or like it or get joy from it? It's just that I'm just doing it out of duty. It will dull you. It will literally discharge all the energy out of you. If you haven't got energy, you've got nothing for repairing your body. You've got nothing to keep you upright. You've got no quota of love to put into a relationship. You are empty. So then that sometimes has a vicious circle of you'll use another person to fill your quota of bank balance, of love, of whatever it is that you're emptying. You'll use that other person to get what you want, and you manipulate them. So again, can we be honest with ourselves? You know, the questions to ask is, am I manipulating somebody else to get what I want? That's a fear response. You're going to be in fear. You're going to feel it in the kidneys. Am I jealous of somebody else's light? You know, that is to get to the truth. We may be, you know, mothers and daughters have got a really every generation is going to be brighter than the next. It's just the way of it. It's just the way of the evolution. Am I jealous of my daughter's light? Am I jealous of my son's light? Am I jealous of my colleague's light? Am I jealous of somebody else's light? I feel that they're brighter than me. I'm not good enough. I can't be like them. Yes, you can. We all have potentials. It's just that you're choosing something different, but you can choose to raise your frequency as much as they are. It's just that they are choosing the things that lift their energy into their battery. So things that lift your energy. So letting go of resentments and angers, letting go of relationships that are bringing us down, letting go of things that are just toxic for us. What foods am I putting into my body? Do I have any addictions? Can I replace those with a nicer addiction that is going to serve me rather than the older addiction? So again, it's okay to replace an addiction out with another one that's serving you more than another one. Because I think just removing an addiction, I think, is not supportive, and I think that's abusive in itself. So the other things, foods have frequency. If you're in alignment, then you can eat anything. But if your energetic quota is low, there'll be certain foods that'll make you heavy, like things with heavy metals in. So anything that's got white flour in tends to be, you know, has been grown with pesticide use. So the heavy metals will lower your frequency, digestive system, and IBS maybe even, and your body will not like it, and it'll lower your frequency. So organic white flour, good Dove Farm flour, I will call you there. So sugar is low frequency. So look at the foods and the food industry, come on. So make healthy choices, make wise choices amongst that. Some of you that are rainbow souls, you will need grounding food as well. So you may need the odd burger every now and again if you're a rainbow. So those of you rainbows that have been born into vegan or vegetarian families, and that may have, say, judgments around anything other than that, as parents, can we cut them some slack? Because, their vibration is already up there and they may need something like a good old burger to kind of bring them back down a little bit, to ground on this earthly life experience. Relationships. Am I around people that are negative, that are always continuously bitching about somebody else, or can't see the light in somebody else? That will drag you down. So can I choose people that uplift me? Can I choose music that uplifts me? Can I choose meditation? That is always going to be an uplifting situation, isn't it, really? Can I choose movement, to get certain emotions that might be stuck in the body out, to help it move through the body? Can I choose things that lift me up, light me up? Can I choose work or projects that uplift me rather than drag me down? Am I just doing it just for the money? That's going to drag you down. Can I choose activities that I choose rather than are obligated to? Choosing in itself raises your frequency. There are so many things, and there's books out there that raise your frequency, and there's books out, and there's a list of what lowers your frequency. The score. And your body keeps score, and your mind keeps score. Can I detach from old stories? Can I detach from old ways of being? Where is it that I might have attachments? Are my attachments serving me, or are they not serving me? There is so many things. And you may be kind of like at the moment where you've got review fatigue. And that's okay too. So if you've got review fatigue right now, then simplify your day. Just be. And again, it could be just something that lights you up that's very simple. Yin yoga, a wild swim, paddle boarding, and all those things. You might be thinking, I hate all of those things. So just choose something that's just one simple thing that you want to do and that lights you up. And so anything that involves getting into the body and activity in the body, exercise, something like that, can get you out of the mind. And getting you out of the mind, you're not doing the review. So it's okay to have a review break. Recess, playtime. Have some playtime. Really, really important from all the reviewing. So if you've got review fatigue, playtime is important. So there's lots going on at the moment, and relationships are under the spotlight, but relationship involves everything. Your bank balance, your home, it's just everything. Everything is entwined in everything. So if you're reviewing your, say, people relationships, everything else is going to come into review, and that's okay. And if you're feeling fatigued with absolutely everything and all of it, and emotionally absolutely spent, then just get into the body. Do something very simple. A little bit of exercise. Eat well. Taste the rainbow. It's not rocket science. Fruits and veggies. Anything processed, anything with a list of ingredients in it, you're kind of like, I haven't got a clue what that is. Leave it alone. It's not a good choice. So I hope that helps some of you out there that are feeling these feelings, that you are not a bad person for just wanting a bit of playtime. You are not a bad person for saying, do you know what, I'm compassioned out here. I just can't feel what anyone else is feeling right now because my own emotions are overwhelming me. So take some time out. If you take some time out from people or from work or from relationships, you are basically learning a boundary, to place a boundary up, vocal in and action in. Beautiful, great. If the other party, whether it be work, whether it be a relationship, basically does not respect your boundaries and tries to contact you, pester you, ridicule you for taking some time away, abuse you from taking time away, isolate you from you trying to take some time away on your return, these are all patterns of abuse. They are an abusive relationship. Again, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So where is it that you are manifesting or creating abuse in your relationships? And it tends to be that you maybe have learned to abuse yourself from these relationships as well. So if I am in abusive relationships, how I neutralize that is to celebrate myself. So we create abusive relationships, that's a dualistic aspect, in order to learn about how to celebrate ourselves. So can I action in my day celebrating myself? Go on the solo date? Can I buy myself some flowers or a gift? Treat myself somehow? Or if I've made my day a bit brighter, or if I've made somebody else's day a little bit brighter, but in a balanced way, that yourself and others, 51% serves yourself, 49% to others. Can I cheerlead that? Can I celebrate that? So these are my contemplations of what's going on at the moment and what's happening, and how potentially that what you are going through is nothing wrong. It's just that you are transforming. We compress to expand, like a diamond, like a piece of coal. It's compressed to expand into the transformed matter, that it's changed state of beingness. That is what we are doing as human beings. We are expanding our DNA, and in order to expand our DNA strands, we are compressing to expand. So from 2 strands to 1,144 strands, and each thing and each program that we release, another strand is expanded, another one is released, but the maximum DNA strand expansion is 1144, the number. So have some fun with it, kinesiology, ask how many strands of DNA you've got and everything else. That's fascinating. If you feel like, God, I've already done this work and I've already gone up this mountain once, and you feel like you're back down at the market getting nourishment again, and how long you spend at the market is entirely your choosing. You may be called upon to climb the mountain just with others. So you may have come down to climb with others that just may need a guide, and they're hand holding as they're climbing the mountain as well. So again, if you've been continuously up that mountain and you think, what the heck, I feel like I'm de-evolving, great, brilliant. You are also in a beautiful place right now. Because the faster we ascend, the faster we can descend. It's all the same. It's all the same. Wherever you are is where you're supposed to be. It's beautiful. And if you continue up that mountain and you kind of you get a little bit complacent, or you get a little bit out of compassion as well, a little bit, completely serving yourself up that mountain. So again, sometimes we are being called to get off the pedestal in order to expand and to reinvite our compassion towards others. So wherever you are is so beautiful right now, and none of us are going to do it the same, and none of us are going to do it at the same rate. The steps, you may be on different steps. There's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like you may be on step 8 and somebody else is on step 4, 5, and you're both at different podiums. But the ascension is the ascension, and that's it. We are moving into the new golden age. We are inviting new contracts and new experiences, coming out of old ones. Other beings have liked it that way and are trying their damnedest for us not to expand and evolve and ascend. But you know what? So what? They are merely just exercises, challenges in order for me to create even more potentials of my creative abilities. So do you know what? Bring it on. So everything that we have been served with, like, I don't know how narcotics ended up in my system, shall we say, or rather I actually do, but I'm not going to go into that right now because I don't want to be banned off YouTube. Do you know what? I am very in touch with energetically what is going on. I know what's going on and I know how to counteract it. And I have various methods of counteracting that, because every challenge is a potential from my creative abilities, and you have the same potentials. So if you feel anything is kind of like interfering with your energetic field, return me back to my creator's blueprint now. Literally what happens is all of your chakras come back into balance, you start to detox instantaneously, your organs start to come back into alignment, emotional state starts to come back into alignment. Just from that phrase that pays. You are the creator being, use it with love. I am gifting that to you today. Okay, I will leave all of that for you to contemplate because there's a lot there. Take care, love you all. Bye, see you next time.